Hey everybody! Welcome to Kid Nation Online. We are so glad you joined us for tonight's service. So this is our last weekend doing the Diary of a Weird Kid curriculum. We're so excited to finish it up, but it's going to be a really cool weekend because it's all review questions. You guys know the deal. At the end of every set, we do a review weekend. So this is our review weekend, which means lots of opportunities to earn prize bucks. So we want you guys to holler at the screen. We want to have your parents or yourself type in the answers in the comments. We will have lots of review questions. So we want you to answer them. Answer them in the comments below, okay? So that's the first thing. Also, we're getting ready for worship. We are getting ready for worship. You heard me right. I know we're not all together and we can't come down to the worship zone, but I have a little secret for you. The worship zone is anywhere you are because God is with you. So listen, the worship zone is right there in your house. So stand up. I encourage you to grab your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, your grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncles, any family members you have living with you right here, right now, and say, hey, we're just going to sing one song. Will you sing this with me together? Will you come to the worship zone with me? I'm sure they'll join you. So get ready, stand up, and let's do worship together, just like always. And once again, welcome to Kid Nation Online.
Into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Come on now. Now the love is for real, you will never let go. Never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control. Out of control. Hands up! This is real love. This is real love. Say this is real love. This is real love. Into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, jump! This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. Oh. One more time, we say, you put
Let's review.
everybody, it's time for our challenge. So this one's going to require a camera. On your cell phone will be just fine. So check it out. We want you to take a close-up picture of something and post it in the comments below, and we have to guess what it is. Other people can join in too and try to guess, but you just need to take a close-up picture, something that looks weird, but that, will give us a clue to what it is, so that everybody can try to guess what it is. So, for example, I might go like this and take a picture right there. You might think, oh, it's a cross, no, it's a window. So that's what I want you guys to do. Anything in your house, it can be clothes, it can be bricks, it can be food, it'll be a lot of fun. Toys, maybe. So check it out. Take a picture, really, really zoomed in, and post it so everybody can guess what it is. We'll have fun.
God's story. Jesus was like us. So part of God's story is about his son named Jesus. It goes like this. Even though Jesus is God, he's also like us too. You might have already heard some stories about Jesus. Some stories are really famous, like how Jesus was born at Christmas, or how he died on a cross and then came back to life on Easter. You also might have heard that Jesus taught big crowds or made sick people feel better and healed them. He did do all those things, but that's not all there is to know about Jesus. He also did a lot of normal stuff, like help his mom with chores, play with his brothers and sisters, maybe even snored. The Bible never actually says Jesus snored, but it does say he was like us. Anyway, one normal thing we know Jesus liked for sure was being with his friends. Kids, do you like to hang out with friends? The really fun thing about friends is being together, no matter what you're playing. Well, Jesus spent a lot of time with friends. He would go over to their houses a lot just to hang out and usually eat some food. They sometimes went fishing or rode on a boat. Jesus had 12 best friends. They were called his disciples. A disciple is anyone who follows Jesus. We can be disciples too if we follow him. And the really cool thing is, Jesus wants to be friends with us and everybody. And we know that because he was always making new friends. He even made friends with people nobody else liked, because Jesus likes everyone. If Jesus wasn't with his friends, he might have been doing a normal thing like resting. This one day, Jesus was so tired that he took a nap on a boat, and he didn't even wake up when a huge storm came. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night because you heard thunder and lightning? Well, imagine how scary it would be if your whole bed was jumping up and down too. Not you jumping up and down on your bed, the bed jumping up and down on the floor. That's what it felt like for Jesus in that boat. But he was so tired, he was sleeping right through. Jesus knew God was with him, so he could sleep even during a storm. And he knew it's important to rest when you're tired. Sometimes Jesus rested by going somewhere by himself so he could talk to God. One place he really liked going was into a garden. Picture sitting under a big tree in the shade or climbing your favorite tree. We don't know if Jesus liked climbing trees, but we do know that Jesus liked to be alone to pray, and that sometimes he prayed outside. You also might not have known that Jesus loved going to parties. Think about the parties you've been to. Birthday parties, Christmas parties. You're not the only one there, right? Usually lots of people go, because parties are a way for us to celebrate something really cool with people we care about. Jesus loved doing that too. Jesus played with his friends, rested, and celebrated many times in the Bible. We just don't talk about those things as often because they're regular activities that regular people like you and me do all the time. But even though Jesus was the Son of God and able to heal sick people and tell amazing stories to huge crowds, he was also a lot like us. And that's part of the story of Jesus. And that's a part of God's story.
Let's review.
Hey guys, that's it for our Diary of a Weird Kid review weekend. And the series is over. But remember, just because the series is over doesn't mean you stop being a weird kid. We have to be walking examples in righteousness daily, no matter where we are, especially when you're at home to your family. Even though you're not in school or out and about with your friends, it's important to be loving and kind and to be examples of Jesus, especially in your home and especially to your family. We love you, and we hope to see you next weekend. Bye.